Hello everyone, Bob here, and welcome to the Voice of the Movies. I apologize about this video being late. As many of you know, this past weekend was a holiday weekend in the United States, and life happened, and I just simply didn't have the time to make the video over the weekend. And so, this week on Voice of the Movies, my hopefully weekly series where I review a different movie soundtrack every week, we are going to take a look at Waxwork Records pressing of John Carpenter's The Fog. I got this in the mail last week. I had pre-ordered it, and I'm rather excited to look into it. So let's see what we've got. This is the front cover. This is inside the gatefold. It's got the ghost ship and the lighthouse and the hook that is used throughout the movie. Flip it over. There's the back. Has the track listing. There is a booklet that came with it. There's the cover. There's the pictures inside. There's Hal Holbrook and John Carpenter. And Adrienne Barbeau. There's Jamie Lee Curtis and her mother, Janet Leigh. Tom Atkins is also in this movie of Halloween 3 fame. Picture of the church down there. Of course, the kids around the campfire when they hear the ghost story. And this lady here sitting next to Jamie Lee Curtis, that's Deborah Hill. She was a producer for a lot of John Carpenter films. Fortunately, she passed away. This is side A. This is side B, and notice the artwork in the center. It's part of the thing that says 6 Must Die. This is side C, and this is side D, and notice the artwork on the center label. Okay, so The Fog, the album starts out with the prologue from The Fog. That is actually the ghost story that is being told around the campfire. Now, in track 3, the actual music that's in the background of this track is repeated again, but without the narration of the ghost story. But the fact that the ghost story is part of this album is, I always thought, was kind of cool, because it kind of sets the mood for everything. And as is the case with most of Carpenter's work, or his early work especially, it's atmosphere is what he's trying to create with this album. And the if you've seen the movie, you'll know the atmosphere. It's makes everything has that subtle, creepy feel to it. And he uses the piano and the synths again. Once in a while, there is an organ and some chimes, and the organ, especially around the ghost story part and the theme, it gives it more of a gothic feel, Gives it more of that traditional horror feel that you think about if you're thinking about the old horror radio shows, or the old classic black and white horror films. It definitely has that kind of a feel to it. And this is a very atmospheric track. If this were October and a rainy day to where I wasn't in the field, I wouldn't have a problem with putting it on the turntable and listening to it, because it just sets the mood quite well. And it's a lot of fun to listen to. Carpenter does a great job with this, setting up the mood for the film. I'm going to give this soundtrack a minus. It is very good. While I prefer his work on Halloween, you got the recognizable themes, and Halloween's just if you watch my videos of that franchise, you'll know my love for it, and how that everything on that just gets bonus points for being Halloween. But the nostalgia factor, whatever you want to call it. But in terms of an atmosphere, this album is probably, I don't want to say better, but it's not just the same few themes that are repeated. This one has atmosphere, and like I say, it's an overall solid listen to. Waxwork did a solid job with the pressing on this. It's a very well packaged item. I recommend you pick one up if you're a fan of Carpenter, or a fan of horror from that era, or a soundtrack aficionado. You can't go wrong with this one. Well, guys, that's all I've got for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed the contents of this video, please give it a like, and please consider subscribing to this channel. Like I said, I'm not going to have new content daily for a while, because I've got a bunch of things with my I'm a farmer. I've still got some work going on, and just holiday stuff, so I want to ease back into this channel, and I will get videos out as often as I can, and I hope you enjoy them. But hit that subscribe button if you do, just so that you know when the next video drops. Follow me. I'm on Facebook. Just search for Bob the Film Guy. Same with Twitter. And for now, this is Bob, signing off.